police have arrested 6 more persons in connection with some post-election disturbances reported across the country. The 6, Alex Asare, 43, Justice Apia, 45, Yachia, Emmanuel Asare, Joshua Owusu, and Eric Amoyisi were arrested in the Bono Ahafo region for various offenses. Now, Alex Asare, who is said to be the first vice chair of the NPP in Bichim, is allegedly to have said to have led Justice Apia to forcibly take over 3 public toilets in Damanier, Bichim. Now, Yachia, Alex Asare's wife, is reported to have later attacked one Veronica Owusu, who was in charge of one of the toilet facilities, leading to the loss of 2 of Veronica's teeth and strands of hair braids. In another incident, Emmanuel Asare, Joshua Owusu, and Eric Amoyisi have been arrested for inflicting cutlass wounds on one Eric Kwame on January 14. In the aforementioned case of Alex Asare, Justice Apia and Yachia, the two have been charged and granted bail pending their appearance in court on Thursday. The case of Emmanuel Asare, Joshua Owusu, and Eric Amoyisi is, however, still under investigation. 16 persons have so far been put before court for their involvement in one post-election violence or the other. The police is still in search of other suspects who are currently at large. So joining me this afternoon in the studio to talk a lot more about this very national concern is Superintendent Surface Arthur, Director of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Wendy.
Thanks
for your time.
Yeah.
And a happy new year to you as well.
Many happy returns.
Now, from what I read, we have 16 persons so far put before court
so.
for involvement in one post-election offense or the other.
So.
Does this include the 6?
No, it doesn't include the latest 6.
Yes, it doesn't include that. That's exactly correct. But I wanted to find out, aside that, are there other persons?
Yes, indeed, there are other persons that we are looking for. And a number of them were mentioned in the press briefing that we did last Friday. In fact, last Friday we had a press briefing during which we apprised the general public of the effort we are making to bring perpetrators of those disturbances to book. And yes, we mentioned some people's name and those who were at large. And we said that in connection with some incident that happened in Brunhafu. That is quite apart from what happened in the Chifu-Praso, Accra, and other places. So we are looking for quite a number of people, though we have got quite, a handful, and we are dealing with them according to the law. Okay. Now, from what I have here also, these 6 persons will appear in court on Thursday. That is so. Not all the 6, is the 3, namely Alex Asare, Justice Apia, and Yachia. In fact, Yachia is the wife of Alex Asare. They are appearing in court on Thursday. But Emmanuel Asare, Joshua Owusu, and Eric Amoyisi are still under investigation. They have been arrested, and we are still investigating them, preparing them also for court. Now, you mentioned that there are other people at large. I was speaking to you off camera earlier. Now, are you getting assistance and support from the citizenry? Are they cooperating with you one way or the other? Well, it is difficult since some of the offenses were committed under the garb of politics. So you don't expect, unless of course it is coming from the opposing side, and they don't have much information about. But those who have the information are those who are on the side of those we are looking for. And it is difficult. And even those ones, the ones that we arrested, is just quite about 20% that we arrested in the act of committing the offense. The rest committed and bolted, and we investigated and managed to get them. So it's our hope that with stringent and strenuous effort, we shall get at them so that they also come to face the law. What would you tell citizens? Like you mentioned, these people who know them are on their side. Yes. But this issue comes up after every election, we're going to see transition. It comes up all the time. What would you tell them in order to have a change of mind and ensure that they assist with the police work? Yeah, I would say that perhaps it looks this time around, everybody is committed to ensuring that this thing is stopped and that perpetrators of these acts are brought to book. Everybody, all stakeholders, and I would let you know that the seat of government is in support of the police. The opposition parties in support, political leaders, religious leaders, traditional authorities, they are all supporting the police. In fact, the seat of government has come out openly to say that the police should continue with what we are doing and that they are not going to tolerate anybody committing acts of lawlessness in the name of politics. Okay. And that's what we are committed to doing.
Now, so President, before I let you go, how are you tightening security at the various government installations?
You are aware that at such government institutions and installations, we have police security there. The few that were targeted, for instance, the port, Tema Port, the passport office, they are under police protection. We are also keeping an eye on some facilities like toilet and toll booths and other places. They are all also being watched. But our word of caution to the general public, especially would be perpetrators of this incident, is that they better watch out and shelve their intentions once and for all, because we shall duly get at them and deal with them according to the law. We are not going to cover up for anybody.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Superintendent Service Arthur. He is the Director of Public Affairs of Ghana Police Service. Good afternoon once again.